Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Wizards come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Brooklyn Nets. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, in a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We'll find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Take a look at the Nets. Down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. It's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Thompson is out there with Dumas. Then it's Jones. That's good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside.
Green by Claxton. Claxton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Ross finds Ivy. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots it up. Rebounded by the Wizards. And what a postseason they're having. 10 straight games without a loss. Historically, that puts them in the upper echelon.
Yeah, it's been done before, but not that often. And what's scary is it's given them some rest between series. That's a huge advantage the deeper you get into the playoffs. Yeah, you might have a little rust going into your game ones, but there's no substitute for fresh legs. Normally he'll drill that shot. I'm sure they'll look to find you in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Pass to Jones. Rebound by Gaines.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Ross kicks to Adebayo. Back to Ross. In the corner, Ivy with it. Pass to Ross. Ivy with the bucket.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Wizards have gone 1-3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Jones. Claxton the pass to Dumas. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a
strategy.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
Here's Adebayo. And here's Ross. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and the jam on Marshall.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. This also has to build great team chemistry.
Jones against Ivy. Releases from 15. Ross with the steal. Marshall. Gets the three to go to fall. Marshall's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Screen by Claxton. Oh, Claxton in position. Marshall with the steal. Pass to Adebayo. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Wizards trail by 4. Now here's Jones. Still scoreless. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Marshall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good for Marshall. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 5. Charity step shot. Rebound by Gaines.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the beat.
Ross with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage better.
Good off the runs.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Nets leading by 3. He takes it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Screen by Claxton. Claxton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Ross. Ivy against Thompson. Ivy kicks to Adebayo. Back to Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Green by Claxton. Always going up with the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through. Brooklyn with the ball. Up top, Ross. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and drop it.
What do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
And guys, they've done a great job keeping their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed the offense, but they've been fun to watch.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Washington. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Jones. Pass to Dumas. Jones in the post. And it's blocked.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
For Washington, they've got 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Still a screen on Ross. Jones, the pass to Mathurin. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Mathurin's got it all tied up now for the Wizards. Ross with a screen on Thompson. Here's Marshall. And the rejection by Claxton. Thompson the bounce pass. And a wide open look from after it. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Washington shooting the first free throws for them right here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the Nets making a change here. Morgan's checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Gaines. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Mathurin against Ivy. That's the Claxton. Claxton sets the screen for Jones. Over Marshall. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here is Gaines. Claxton covering. Here's Marshall. Thompson with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
After so long. Here's Marshall. Fires the 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen forward.
Pulls up on the elbow. Now Claxton. Outside, Jones. Over Marshall. And Washington again with the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Here we go. Brooklyn zone.
That's 3 by 6. Pass to Ivy. And here is Marshall. And the layup is good. 10 points for him.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Outside Jackson. Takes it inside. Takes it off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Ivy. Now, here's Marshall. To the left wing. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Green by Cole. And he lobs it with the rim. Ball stolen. Driving the lane. And he jams it with authority.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Morgan. Marshall inside the three-point line. Washington with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
That one goes long. That's 3 by 6. Here's Salon. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
1:10 left in the first quarter.
there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Sinks the triple.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Jones. He's got it. And then Jones with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right. GA seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Jones. Here's Bull. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Wizards lead by 5. Here's Ivy. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Jones, that's for 2. What a play! Simply drills it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Washington Wizards heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Washington leading now by 7. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Asar Thompson is out there with Jackson. Then there's Bull. Jackson has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
A nice shot by Morgan.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Washington is on 3 or 4 from long range in the game. Thompson outside. To the left side wing. From 17 feet out. Trying to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Nets. Smith outside. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Rebound. Washington leading now by 8. Jackson in the corner. It's taken away by Smith. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Wants to get it off to Graham and does. Pass to Morgan. Graham, a screen on Mathurin. Back to Graham. And the dunk by Graham.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And the dunk by Bull.
Now that's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Smith. He has yet to score. Pass to Graham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bull.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And the first one at the line is good. Adebayo is checked in for Brooklyn. That one is no good. Washington leading now by 7. And here in the second quarter of action with that game under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass the goal. That's 5 on the clock. Shot no good, a bit short.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Ross with it. He's got 6. Back to Smith. Stolen by Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Smith. No scoring in this one. Here's Salon. 3 pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Over in the corner, Matthew. No good on the triple. It's trailed by 8. Now here's Ross. There he goes. The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And the Nets will get a change here. Ivy's checked in. And both free throws good for us. Wizards leading by 6. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And there's the tries.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made... to Salon. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive play.
Catherine with the ball. Ivy defending. 3-pointer. His ball is good. He's got 10.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Salon. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And ball pulls it down.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Jackson from long range. That's trail by 9. Here's Smith. Here's Ivy. Puts it up. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Mathurin. Ivy defending. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Salon. Here's Adebayo. Over Bull. Off target on the 15-footer. Now Thompson.
That's great.
The illegal clearance set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Marshall is checked in for Brooklyn. Takes a three. Hands it from downtown. Marshall's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Adebayo with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Ivy going around him. And timeout coming off Adebayo's feet.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Washington calls timeout. The Nets making the switch here. Morgan's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Wizards. And the Wizards with possession. 3-point lead. Pass to Thompson. Screen by Claxton. Here is Dumas. 5 points in the game. Driving in, and the shot goes in. He's got 7.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Marshall with it. 13 points in the game. Here's Morgan, and he gets the bucket. Morgan's got his 3rd basket of the night. Wizards leading by 3. Thompson outside. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And here's Ivy. He's got 7. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Ivy. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
A shake. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Marshall. And he hits it to tie the game up. Marshall's got 15 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's the drive.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The tray. Rebound by the Wizards. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Dumas. Green by Claxton. Dumas gets the bucket. He's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Washington leading now by 4. To the paint. That's Thompson at the jam.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Brooklyn's got fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Timeout. finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Jones checked in for a Benedict
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Claxton. Claxton sets the screen for Jones. Unloads from 13. And he knocks down the jumper. Jones has got 14.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Ivy passes to Marshall. Got a hand on it. Jones looking for an opening. Here is Dumas. Pass to Claxton. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Pass to Jones. Lets it go from the wing. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
.59 seconds left in the first half.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
To the middle. Ross kicks to Marshall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
And the basket by Jones.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pass to Ross. That's passing it around. And here is Marshall over Thompson. Rebounded by the Wizards. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jones, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
9 seconds left to play here in the half. Now, Ivy. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Washington in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Washington.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Washington leading now by 8. They've got Adebayo. And it's Ivy in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Jones. Oh, Claxton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Pass to Ivy. Down low. Here's Fox. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It's like Ivy has that 6 assists of where his teammates are on the floor.
The Nets have shot 6 or 7 at the line. Ross no good on the free throw.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board. And it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Ross for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And it's Jones with the ball for Washington. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Jackson, a screen on Ivy. Jones kicks to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Brooklyn with the rebound. Right around a minute and a half. Play here in the third quarter. Pass to Adebayo. And he's good in the free ball. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
No hesitation from Adebayo. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Sets the screen for Jones. It's tipped. Ivy against Jones. Here's Ross. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
At the line, 2 times.
That free throw good from Ross. And both free throws good for Ross. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Screen by Claxton. Count it. Good. He's got 6.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Pass to Adebayo. It's hauled in by Dumas. Washington leading now by 8. Jones up top. 16 points for him. A 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Pass to Ivy. Marshall with it. Ross with it. Screen by Claxton. Inside over Marshall. Claxton no good. That's trailed by 11. Claxton with the steal. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here is Dumas. 9 points in the game so far. Good. Dumas is got 11 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Washington calls timeout.
Here we go, fans. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for team fight.
Washington leading now by 10. Shot on the wing. Rebound by Gaines. Gaines has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Marshall with it. Claxton's there. Marshall can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Adebayo against Jones. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. And guys, what's the take on the scoring breakdown for Washington?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. I'll tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
A three, Marshall. Here's Gaines, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the pickup.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. On the wing, nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 11.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pass to Ivy. To the right side. Here's Adebayo. Drills the baseline jumper.
Tough shot from Graham. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Outside, Jones. Claxton in position. Second shot opportunity. Claxton a screen on Adebayo. Pocket four. Dumas no good. Nets trail by 8. Here's Ivy, and Jones sends it back. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Number 32, Cooper Flag.
And here's Ivy. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Can't drain the inside leaner.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. And Claxton throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. For Brooklyn, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Marshall. 5 on the clock. From the baseline. It's good. Marshall's got 5 points now this quarter. Washington leading now by 8. Screen on Adebayo. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Ivy. And here is Marshall, defended by Jones. Takes a step back. The 11-footer. Marshall can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
A floater. No good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Goes up on the wing. He finds that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Marshall's got 24.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Over to the left wing. All alone. And he gets the jumper to drop. 13 points in the game.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
And here's Marshall from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
He's the four now from behind the arc. 2 minutes left, making it in.
Jones dishes to Jackson. He's guarded by Adebayo. Outside Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Over Ivy. Rebound by Gaines. Gaines has got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading it back. The shot by Ivy, no good. Wizards leading by 7. For 3. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Ross kicks to Adebayo. Back to Ross. Pass to Marshall from downtown. So for the Wizards, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Asar Thompson in for Jones. Washington's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Thompson against Ross. And Thompson slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oh, and there's the alley. Hammers the alley through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
You can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. 1:57 left to play in the third. Wide open one. Nice touch on the back shot. He's got 18.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Ross on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ross has got 14 points for the game.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
The 17th. The putback. Ross grabs the board. That's trailed by 10. Here's Ivy. Rebounded by Jackson.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Thompson's are ready for 4. Ball setting the pin for Thompson. He lobs it up. Ball can't hit.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Gaines, and the lead is down inside single digits. Gaines has got 6 here in this quarter.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
There's the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Wizards have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Smith outside. Pass to Adebayo. Now here is Smith. Nothing on the board. From the arc. And that one released in So it's the Washington Wizards going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good-size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Washington. Back to Ivy. Baseline try. Yes, that goes in. Ivy's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Brooklyn.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
Now Thompson. Outside Jackson. The three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 8. Smith outside. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Salon. And to Adebayo. Adebayo pulls it down.
Don't take your eyes off that. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And he's throwing it for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Bull.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. To Salon. Here's Ivy. Here's Salon. Stolen. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. For the three. Rebounded by the Nets. And they got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up to the Wizards. They set the pick. And Thompson slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Ivy passes to Smith. Back to Ivy. Out to Smith. There's the three. And no good that time. Wizards leading by 12. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Out to Johnson. Ivy defending. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And Jackson gets it to go.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordy Fernandez was telling the team. That coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Bull. Thompson outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Thompson's got 4 points this
defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Smith. Good on the shot. Smith's got his first basket of the night. Pass the Bull. To the middle. Middleton pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Morgan. To the inside. And it's Smith missing. Wizards leading by 17. Pass to Bull. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And out of the end, throws it down.
And the quickness of Alabama is evident, especially when he's using it there on the run.
The try by Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey. That free throw, no good. Wizards making a switch here. Loomis is checked in. And he sinks the second. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Marshall. Smith sets the pick for Marshall. Rebound, Washington. Dumas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Washington now. They're on a 14-4 run. Thompson against Ross. Up and in on the layup. He's got 22.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, or of 9. Adebayo with a screen on Jackson. Here's Smith. The teardrop falls in.
Now that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Thompson. Out to the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first free throw is good for the Wizards. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Bol Bol. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Thompson. And Jones subbed in for Jackson. Both shots good from the strike. So it's Brooklyn now. It's an 18-point game. Marshall passes to Ivey. Now Marshall. The shot. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's off on the first. And Adebayo is checked in for Brooklyn. Good on the side. Second free throw. Jones with it. Pulls up on the wing. The Wizards with another miss. And here's Marshall will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And off the ground, and there it goes. Adebayo's got 11 points here in just the second half. Inside, and Claxton throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Nets trail by 17. And here is Ross. Pass to Marshall. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Marshall's got 3.
I'd say sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Over in the corner, Matherin. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Boy, great answer by Benedict Matherin. What a shot from distance.
Ross kicks to Adebayo. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Marshall. Shot clock at 5. And it's Matherin with the rebound. Matherin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here is Dumas. Rebound, Brooklyn. Gaines has got 11 rebounds in the game. 9 feet out. And the rejection by Claxton. From 12 feet out. Going inside. And Claxton throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here is Ross. It falls for his fifth field goal tonight. Shooting 5 for 8.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
A floater, and he comes up with the deuce. He's got 26.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Nets trail by 19. And we got a timeout called by Jordy Fernandez. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Dumas against Adebayo. Back to Ross. Pass to Marshall. Pocket 6. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Dumas. Wizards leading by 19. Outside, Jones. Over Marshall. Jones, no luck. Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Dumas against Ivy. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Opens it up for Adebayo. Gaines, no luck. Washington's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for Washington.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And they're going to roll to their 3rd straight victory to open up these conference finals, giving them a commanding series lead.
Yeah, a sweep seems just about inevitable right now. And with the way they've been playing here in this series, they are building a ton of momentum for the finals, especially if they can close out the sweep in Game 4.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Nick Claxton.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And that one, good. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Screen by Claxton. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Jones sends it back. Adebayo against Dumas. Pass to Jones. So it's Washington easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Nick Claxton.